So yes guys, we're back, and this time I think it's much better. It's much better sight to actually see that this is an ultra low latency stream, so there won't be such a delay. A very less delay is what I would call this. Let's turn on the terrain on the navigation display. Let's bring out the map. Let's check our VOHS altimeters details. It's 2988. It's pretty less, honestly. So let's change to 2988. 2988 is 1012. Honestly, not that bad. 1012 is just 1 meter down. So it's gonna be aligned soon. So we gotta start planning our FMC at least. So let's go to that page. VOHS, continuing to VOBL, Bangalore, that is. Flight number, where India Gulf whatever O is 409. You can put that in the flight number. Cost index, let me just check it out on our SimBrief page. I believe I saved a PDF of it. Oh yeah, cost index is 31. The 31, and I thought this would be 330. It's a fine route, 330. Now let's go to the flight plan. VOHS, what runway are you using to depart? I'm pretty sure it's a 27. I'm not sure if it's left or right. Let's check. We're using the Lurgi 5. There's no transition, I don't mind. Let's insert. Let's go down. It's transition to Lurgi. That's beautiful. We go on Q21. Quebec 21. So here's Q21. Quebec 21 to TLUV. TELUV. Taluf, I guess. Insert it. And now, as you can see, I got my route. We have DCT. DCT, I guess, means descent. So we're gonna return. And it's PATTU, Patu. So Pattu in Telugu actually means silk. Let's check out the live chat as well. No one. That's okay. People will join. I don't really want to bother anyone on a Saturday afternoon. Alright, but we went at that waypoint. Now it's again descent. Oops, I'm sorry. Sorry. But anyway, VOBL arrival, I believe it was 9. We'll go for that. And we gotta use this one, I believe. Yeah, the IRS is now aligned. It's told me that. Telov. There we are. It's all done. Does it have a Telov over here? It does. So from Telov we go to BGRA. From this Telov over here, the one that I entered, I don't even remember which one it is, honestly. Yeah, we'll start off from here. The first Telov I see is the one I entered, and then we gotta go to Begra, BEGRA. So BEGR and A. Next waypoint. Enter this now. Include GPS primary. And I will check for discontinuities. It doesn't look like we have any discontinuity. Perfect, no discontinuities. Should even see that on the map. Yes, I guess. Let's check very quickly. What? Alright, we're facing south and we're gonna go south. So yes, this is correct. Change this back to the 40 that we needed to be at. CSTR, please. That's the one that I always use. As for the altitudes, etc. But yes, she's configured over here. Now that I'm done with that, I should be able to finally peacefully look at the aircraft, how she's performing. Just so you know, guys, we have a 1080p 60 FPS stream today. It's excellent quality. I can tell by looking on my iPad. It's excellent quality. This we gotta see. Wait, we didn't fill out everything. We gotta go to the perf page. We gotta calculate the perf over here. Open the ISCS screen, the loading perfo. We have, let's say, 123 souls on board with 2000. Make this 2500. Block fuel, how much does this say it should be at? Block fuel, boom. So run the calculations, guys. It should be 11,000 plus, yeah, I got it, don't worry, 11,300. yeah, and I'm gonna use 2 and I'm gonna use Toga. Yeah, I'll not use Toga actually. 145, 145, 149, that's our stuff. So 145, 145 and 149. Perfecto, guys. So right now the stream is doing very well in my opinion. Let's quickly check our ground services. Let's pull the plug on the GPU. Faults, no faults. I want it to be a smooth flight, by the way. Joystick, this can be, solidified. This doesn't actually matter. Yeah, looks good. Let's change these to full. Put this up as well. That's it. That's good. Alright, so now we gotta go to our next phase, which is our, okay, that's already selected. But if we go to our descent and approach, I gotta see these stuff. Just for now, I'm gonna put, I can fill this out once we're in the air. So let's quickly configure whatever we need to on the overhead panel. Fuel pumps on, all of them. Engine fire test. Yes, that's clear. On, bleed on. I'm just getting her ready for pushback, by the way. Everything looks good. There's no white lights. Turn on the wing, beacon, turn offs, these two off. Turn off should be off right now. We don't want them getting in the way of the co-pilot. And change the cockpit to temperature we want it. We want it cold, it has to be chill. Yeah, chill is good. No. Alright, so let's test our axis. That's all good. Roger. Oh wait, this has to be on a reverse axis. If you're wondering why it was here, I was actually trying to mess stuff up. So joystick, that, hit the reverse axis on this, and boom. That's how it's gonna be. Just give me a second. I'm gonna refresh so that I get the current and live feed over here. Let's go to my moderator right now. Yeah, so basically we're doing very, very good. We gotta change the flood and integ light. I like to call it the integ light for I don't know what reason. Change this all to auto. It should show us on the map. So it's showing us the weather radar now. So even if okay, that's still a thing, alright. But it looks fine to me, guys. And if you want to do a VOR or an ILS approach, we have it right there. So set to 33,000 feet. That's a climbing altitude. Alright, and we'll just click it once. It's gonna engage that. Gear down, engine mode selectors off, parking brake set, and we're ready for pushback, guys. So I'm gonna be squawking 4522. Oops, why isn't this working? Okay, maybe it's clear. 5 4 2 1 is our squawk. We gotta change the seatbelt signs. They're already on. Emergency lights are armed. Standby compass on. Test everything. It's all good. And I guess we're ready for pushback. Alright, so better pushback. Start it immediately.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want.
Yeah, I will show you where I want to go. I don't get why the simulator has parked a 747 right beside me, so I'm thinking there's gonna be a wing clip. This is why I'm gonna do this first and then push back, I guess. Yeah, and this is what I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna push back. Easier this way. So it's just gonna do align properly and get us pushed back onto the tarmac. Yeah, it's not gonna be on the taxi line, but that's okay to me right now.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Yeah, tow is driving up. Quickly check if the joystick is working properly. Check our Gautam Knight. I will tell you in person. Actually what happened. It's changing to 480p. God knows what reason. We'll change the proper Wi-Fi that comes to my simulator room. 2 likes, since we're doing good there.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed, ready to connect.
The good thing about the Toliss 321 is that clearly you can see, right? You can see all the doors being closed when the better pushback guy says all doors are closed, ready to connect. All the doors actually close. It's not the case in most of the other airplanes. Most of the other add-ons, they don't give this. But anyway, we gotta change this to high, and this is again being potato. It's not working. We're gonna change it to max. Okay, parking brake is on. It never changes, by the way.
And bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
Right, so we can release the parking brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
Still no work? Okay, no problem. But let's get the ignition going. Wait, what? Nothing is working? Maybe that's okay. That's alright. Ignition start. Let's clip 2. Is the APU bleed working? They all look fine to me. Fuel pumps, check. Everything looks fine. We can just watch the pushback from out here. Just give me a second here. So yeah guys, now we're pushing back. We'll be done any second. We can hit 1 as well. We can watch it from a engine view. Let's go back to our proper cockpit view. Yeah, so it's starting now. 1 is starting. Let's arm these. Let's get these down to 2. And let's quickly just lock the cockpit door.
Complete. Set parking brake.
So parking brake has been set.
So, stand by.
Sorry if you can't hear my voice properly. I'm just adjusting my microphone here. Right, is this working? It sure is. But yeah, we can disconnect and hand signals. And I'm gonna just get my proper FMC out because I'm gonna be using my FMC now. Network 192.168.1.196. I'm sorry. See, I've tuned into the FMC on the iPad. Basically this is my network setting. It's nothing, literally nothing. Multiplier, we can remove that. We don't need it. But we're done here. I'll get back to my stream. Hi guys, welcome to the stream. I'll just quickly change onto our main account now. Match it on the light. Roger, thanks about that. Turn this to off. Oops. So it looks like we have our rudder working. I'm sorry. We gotta check our hydraulics. Are they working or not? Perfect way, just sit at the wing and check them. Yeah, sit at the wing and check them. Perfect. Roger. Park brake off. So back to our cockpit view and taxi out to the runway. Auto brake, max. Cabin, let's make an announcement. Roger, takeoff config. That's clean. Flaps 2. Ground spoilers armed. This is going to be our takeoff setting. We haven't set a flex temperature yet. I guess I'm gonna do that now. Flaps to 2 and flex is at 55. Alright guys, so we're gonna go out on the other side. I don't get it. Why is the aircraft banking? Do I have to recalibrate? Yeah, I think something's wrong with the rudder pedals. I'm gonna like go again. Like, see, it's turning by itself. I don't understand why. Is it rudder trim? This is not the rudder trim. This can't be the case, people. It has to work properly. Ignore that. I'm just moving my stool off the throttle quadrant up. I don't get it. Am I hitting the brake on something? Right, landing lights. We're entering a runway. These have to be on. Strobes to taxi. This is all good. Just turn off the APU. Oops, we didn't turn off. Right, so our reverses are working fine. Clearly not a very happy start for me. My PC specs. I will be sure to leave them in the description once the stream is over. I believe it's a 9900K processor, and it's a GTX 1050 graphic card, and it's pretty much a very good PC. It's good enough to run Microsoft Flight Simulator, so it must be a good PC then. Yes. And then I believe it's a gigabyte something, a gigabyte storage, I think. 1 TB SSD or something like that. Oh my god, I'm struggling to keep doing constant adjustments to these controls. The auto throttle is not engaging. Wait, it is. That's no problem. Is there too much weight on this side of the plane? Huh? Is there too much weight on this side of the airplane that's banking this side? Let's adjust this a little bit. The aircraft won't turn. Is that what you're trying to say? Do we have a rudder hard over? It's not turning to the side I want. Maybe it just needs to be recalibrated, which I am gonna do either case. Calibrate. Gear down. Flaps. Alright. That. We're good. We're really good right now. Oh, he's gonna ask us to leave it at the center, which I'm gonna do. Looks good. Whoa. Perfect now. Right. He is telling me to adjust my pitch trim, which we will do. I just don't get why my plane's not moving forward. My park and brake is off. Oh, right. That's a problem with these things. These should be on the reverse axis. They're not doing anything. Alright, we're ready, guys. Let's make the final call. Let's go, guys. Okay, first this to take off. We're good to go. Alright, I said I'm not using the toga thrust, which I promise on doing. I won't use toga. And that's V1, rotate. Positive rate of climb. Gear up. Adjusting nose. Autopilot 1 engage. And flaps 1. Let's set this to 1,400 feet per minute. That way, it'll be fine. Flaps up. Now we set it. No, we can't. We have to maintain a toga climb. Engines need to be at full power for this climb. Right, so it will maintain the speed we want it to maintain. That's basically it. She's an autopilot now. You ask anyone, they'll tell you the Airbus is highly automated. But anyway, I'll be back in 2 minutes, guys. So yes, guys, I am back now. Was just checking out my stream health, etc. But now I'm back, and now I'll be sitting here for the next 1.5 hours just looking at this computer screen. Okay, that's it. I'm not doing that again. But looks like the stream is doing very well. That's what the stream connection says. And let's quickly go down to our plugin menu, and let's see. I don't know why we're not getting this. The plugin is not even here. It's the entire explain plugin. Yeah, I don't get it, guys. Yeah, this should be fine. Everything looks fine to me. We can switch back to our cockpit view. The best view in the business, by the way. She's climbing well. We're reaching 9,000. Did I want to gear up? I did, thank God. We can turn off the probation heat. We don't need it anymore. And the beacon needs to stay on. The wing can come off. This can come off. This, and this cannot come off. And just about to reach 10,000 feet, but I guess I can turn off the seatbelt sign. No smoking, just has to be on. Other than that, this baby looks better than she normally does. Or we can set her back to the normal. Alright, so we're climbing. We're gonna go to our 338 speed for this flight. And now that that's done, we can get out for a water break. But nonetheless, I will be responding through live chat. I'm just not gonna sit here for some time. But let's quickly check the map. How far we are. Oh, we're very far. We've just entered the Q21. It's gonna take us down to somewhere here. Yeah, here is an intersection, so I'm guessing we're gonna come till here. Yeah. It's 175. We're heading at 175. And it's 36 nautical miles away. Now if I change it to 320, I'll be able to see it 240 miles away. But nonetheless, I will be continuing with my Chennai leg on this stream as well. So this is kind of a stopover flight, but a good stopover flight. Now if I want to just go back to Hyderabad, I can obviously click autopilot too as well. Both need to be engaged for that. Center tank feeding. That shouldn't be the case. Center tank is not the one feeding, the wing tanks. Oh, forgot. We gotta reset this stuff. Just click on it. But I gotta play around with some settings. I sync them. So now if I pull it out, yeah, everything is gonna be fine. Everything is synced. So if I go to the QNH, I mean the 2998 thing, this won't change. But now if I click on standard, it will. So we'll just change back to that for now. HPA, that is. And just click on it. I guess so. I'll take a bio break and I'll be back soon. Yeah, guys, I'm back. And honestly, the aircraft has been cruising very, very smoothly. I am honestly shocked. If I'm speaking very honestly, I am very, very shocked. In general, I'm very, very shocked. Happy at the same time. Looks like we're crossing the waypoint. Part B. More like I'm saying bada boom, bada beam, bada boom. I don't even know what that means, but yes. This estimated flight time is about 1 hour and 45 minutes. 1 hour 45 minutes plus about, let's say, 1 hour is not much. So we're gonna reach in 9 minutes. I think that's what the thing wants to tell me. But once we reach Ritnu, we should be at our TOC, which is top of climb. Right now the plane's maintaining some good speed. I'm just worried that the airplane won't actually stay like this. I'm afraid that it will behave like a bad boy on its turn trip. I'll just turn on the ILS for no reason, turning it off again. But nonetheless, this plane, good plane to fly, very happy plane to fly. No need to do much, just sit and chill. Sit and chill when you're flying an A320 or someone from the A320 family. Just sit and chill, people. Just sit and chill. I'm gonna try my best to add the live chat to the stream, but I don't think I can do that. But looks like my stream is doing very, very well with the connection. But we're having 6 likes, which is good, very good actually. Excuse me, I'm just drinking water. Oh, so the thing is giving me a feedback every some time. I'm just gonna go over to YouTube and check how the stream is actually doing. And I need to mute. First thing I do, I need to mute it. I've done that. In general, the plane, just look at it. There's not a single bit of delay, and I think we've actually reached a cruising altitude. Boom, guys, we've reached the cruising altitude. Now our only job left up on our sleeves is to reach Ritnu, which will take, let's see, 1 minute. I'm relying on the clock. The clock is not set to IST, which is Indian Standard Time, but that's alright. Now the airplane just needs to catch up to its speed of 280 knots. But just look at this engine. So giant, so fuel efficient. Thank God it's so fuel efficient, to be honest. Quickly get a check on where we are. I can see Bangalore. We can quickly check our QNH and fill out the approach details. 2994. That is how much? I guess it's 2994. That's a little bit above, but it's okay. It's 1014. Right. So we can switch this over back to standard and enter destination data. That's what I'm doing. Perf. Go to the next phase. We start entering this. It is 1004. You can put that in. Temperature. Now, how the heck do I find my temperature? Or don't we just look at the outside air temperature somewhere over here? It should be over here, isn't it? Meh. She's fine though. Let's go to the landing config. Borrow. I'm gonna fill these all out once I start my descent at Tel Aviv. Other than that, this plane is doing its best to impress me. You know, I keep doing more streams with her. I guess that's her main goal right now. I guess that should be any plane's goal. You know, impress on your webcam. Okay, let me try that. I'm gonna have to try that. I'm not sure if it'll actually work, but let me try. It'll get hanged after some time. There's no point in turning it on, flaming, but I'm gonna try. Yes, this is how I sit for flight simming. Let's just trim it down. Yes, no green screen today. Really bad. I know, really bad. I wanted to fit the green screen, to be honest. Yes, this is a cricket bat. I do play cricket myself. But let's just crop it to where we want it to be. That's where we want the webcam to be. And yes, I have turned on my webcam. Now it's just your wish. Yeah, I'm actually shaking my legs. But let's put up a poll. Let's say, do you like the Airbus? So let's just correct that. Set up question marks. Nope. Hate it. Well, whoever does that, they don't have so much knowledge about the aircraft. They just don't know that this is the world's most automated aircraft, I guess. So yes, I've done that. I've turned on that. And let's just put up a custom emoji of an airplane. I'm gonna vote yes. I love the Airbus. It's 7 likes, guys. So it's not Microsoft Flight Simulator X. It's X-Plane 11. Oh my goodness. Alright, we're gonna turn off on Telugu any second now. 9:33, 2 minutes. Let's just keep playing around with the FMC. What? We descend? Roger that. Let's go to 317. That's what the computer wants us to go to. So let's do 317. (31,700 feet). We're gonna begin our descent. 1,300 feet per minute. And we can even deploy the speed brakes so that she doesn't. I would actually just go up on the rate of descent. 1,000 feet is enough. Because it's just 2,000 feet. We need to reach in 1 minute. How does that matter to me, honestly? Yes, but my webcam is on right now. I actually forgot about that. Whew. I'm really tired, guys. I'm really tired. It's not a joke to keep flying these kind of airplanes for so much time. It's no joke. I really mean it. And my green screen is actually back there. Yes, I just haven't hung it up today. But now we're reaching Toulouse and she's almost at the altitude she needs to be at, but she needs to begin her descent to flight level 171, which I have to do. 17,100 feet. There, and let's just have another sip of coconut water. It's not water, this is coconut water. As a special, I might try and turn on a joystick cam. I will try my best for a joystick cam though. Oh, looks like we have a little bit of turb. I'll turn on the seatbelt sign. Damn, there's no rain repellent. Oops, nope. Sheesh, guys. We gotta start decreasing our speed now, slowly. Oh yeah, let's pull that. Let's go to Mach 070. Oh, I think we are almost there. Yes, guys, we're almost there. We're 60 nautical miles out. See, once we turn on to burger, 39, so just 34. Damn, we gotta increase the rate of descent. No, down. Not at 6,000 feet per minute. It's gonna be at like, I guess, 2400 feet per minute. And deploy the speed brake, just so that we can slow down. And you want to put this at idle level, because you just want the plane to go really slow. We don't want to crash the plane. But I'm gonna go for an ILS approach. Not a localizer, but an ILS approach. So I hit this, I turn on autopilot 2, and I hit approach. So it's not about just hitting approach, it's about hitting that as well. It's about time I put in the call that we've made we're making a descent, and I guess I'll do it with you guys. So ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have now begun our descent into Bangalore. Estimated time of arrival will be 3:25. With delays it will be 3:35 if we're circling. But thank you. Please fasten your seatbelts and have a safe flight. Yeah, I'm a very bad guy who does the announcements, but I'm a good guy who flies the plane. Yeah, I'm gonna turn on auto land. Okay. The master cautions. The side stick. What does a chrono do, may I ask? I have no clue. I'm not a genius on this bird. I just know how to fly it. Okay, so it's telling us we gotta take off the speed brake. But she's descending nonetheless. But yes, we can tune to nav 1, and we'll select an approach now. About time we do that. Alright, it's still not gonna do that. But we're almost there. I wouldn't say why not right now. I just want to make it a really smooth landing, not like the other times I just go slamming into the runway. No, not this time. Other than that, looks like we have some shaky clouds, some little bit of thunder. How can any flight continue without the Indian monsoon? Indian monsoon is Indian monsoon. You should love it if you're an Indian. My calculations were under the cloud. Bangalore is under the cloud, sorry. Just need to go here. So we're still going on the Quebec 21. About time now we actually go here. Get ourselves in there. So, no, we don't need to go to Yelahanka. We need to go to Kempegowda International. From Rajiv Gandhi International to Kempegowda International Airport. Both very big and international airports. But I think she can make it to flight level. Yes, we gotta pull it out now. Pull it out here. No, pull it out here as well. But yes, she's doing fine. She's doing fine as per my opinion. I don't think you guys actually noticed, but that's my badge. As I can try and show you guys as far as I can reach without dragging my chair. I'll try dragging my chair as well, so if you guys can stand up and show you. And that's my A320 pilot badge. Of course I'm not an A320 pilot, but nonetheless I still love flying the Airbus. It's automated, so it makes my job so much more easier. Just sit here and laugh at the plane. But of course, the Airbus philosophy is completely different. It says the pilot is an idiot and the computer is a genius. I agree with them. The pilot can make mistakes, not as much as the computer. The computer makes mistakes, no doubt. it does not make as many mistakes as a human would. So rough sketches, we're now turning off like that. We'll be heading like this. We'll be aligning, coming here onto our approach onto 09. So about time now. I'll have to establish the localizer at intercept ILS 09 Zulu. So if I go over to the LS, it's gonna show me, but I don't need to go there right now. I just need to focus on flying this plane to its allotted destination and start descending to a lower altitude. I need time now to descend to about 3000 feet. 7000 feet, I guess that's good. We shouldn't be maintaining this much high of a speed, guys. We should be going down now. We can deploy a speed brake. Yeah, she's gonna slow down very quick. Just click on the speed and mark. Just get that down to 250 knots. 250 knots is a comfortable speed because we're gonna reach 10,000 feet and it's gonna be a big problem in that case. 1004 is the correct altimeter, I hope. Brake fan, cool it. We might need the brake if I'm gonna butter. Because if I do butter, it's gonna be hard. 30 miles out, guys, and we need to start our rate of descent. We need to improve it. 30 nautical miles. I'd say it's till here. We make a turn, we come in, and we come in for a landing. That's not a bad plan, honestly. But I would appreciate it if we actually went in for this landing. But then we'd have to actually go like this and come in. But I feel this is a better approach. I know it tells me to be at plus flight level 85, which is about 8,500 feet, I believe. I get it. So at INTCPT, we'll be intercepting our localizer, and when we start and intercept our localizer, we can turn on the the ILS, move on to, we can even hit this button, the LOC button. It will take us to the localizer. Then of course it will begin its turn, which will be on approach mode, so it will handle itself. Oops, we gotta deploy the speed brake. Help this plane slow down. Looking at it, you can see those stuff come out. It'll be a bit creepy, but you really can't help it. That's how planes descend. These stuff over there decrease the speed of the plane. If you're wondering, they actually come out during the landings. That's what my grandmother tells me. She whenever I got this interest of planes, she would tell me that whenever we went on a plane, she would show me when we were landing, she would show me that these ground spurs actually came out like that. So when they came out, the people just said, it's just coming onto our face, it's coming onto our face, help, 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 it's coming onto our face. That's not the case. The air is going to be like, yeah, it's coming onto our face, but other than that, it's all good. Actually, it's all good. But I'm just using the word but too much. We gotta start descending fast. Very, very fast. We're hardly 10 nautical miles out. Shoot. We have 2 minutes. 2 minutes. We should be able to see the airport beside us. I think I do if I can overcome this cloud. There you can actually see power lines. They're not power lines, they're cell towers. No, they are power lines. But some of them are cell towers. There's a railway track. Wait, that's the highway. That highway leads to Hyderabad, if you don't know. In the city of Bangalore. I don't think it's this highway, at least it's a different highway. Bangalore is a big city, guys. Just Bangalore is a very, very big city. We should be intercepting the localizer any second now. So we'll turn on the LOC. We can start filling out our approach forms. Right? So perf, descent. Next, this is the approach. You know what? I'm just gonna put the baro at 1004. No, it is 1014, I believe. That's the correct QNH. We can even put the baro as 1014 because I don't know what I actually have to do with the baro. Temperature. I'm struggling to find the temperature. So if anyone knows the temperature at yeah, we will establish the localizer right now. LOC autopilot 2 and 1 both need to be engaged. Okay, that can only happen if we activate the approach phase. So both need to be engaged right now. I hope it is caught on. This can go up now and turn on the approach. So now it's an ILS approach. So yeah. So I'm pretty sure I chose an ILS approach. So once it's aligned, the plane should be descending, yet it's not. We should get that down. We should get the plane down to 3,000 feet. Right. Now I guess she's perfect for landing because both the autopilots have been engaged. Localizer, maybe not. Both autopilots to be engaged. We can put this back on our arc plan. Yeah. I think I should be able to see the airport. I think I even do. Did we hit it? Yeah, we hit it. We don't worry, we hit it. We're gonna increase the rate of descent. 3,000 feet per minute. I don't care. 2,000 feet per minute it is. So increase the rate of descent. I don't mind deploying the speed brakes. And damn, we have to start decreasing our speed as well. 220 knots. Or else I'm gonna have to circle. That's the deal. Or else I'm gonna have to circle. No doubt. No doubt I'm gonna have to circle. Cat 3 dual baro at 1014. That's perfect.
2,500.
Is she even gonna stay? Uh-oh. Hold at 4,000 feet. Or hold at 5,000 feet. Hold 4,500.
2,000.
Better. Hold at 4,500. Because it's at 1,800 feet. This is already very low. We better start getting configured for landing. Right. Landing gear down. Signs are on. She has to stay at this altitude. Cabin, just check it, make the announcement. All spoilers to armed position. It's a flaps full landing. Just getting the speed down, 200 knots. Increase the flaps more. Alright guys, I'm sorry I haven't read out the live chat for some time. I've been a bit busy trying to handle the landing. But looks like she's doing very well. Can she get herself aligned to the runway is my only big fuss. Flaps to 2. I actually can't believe it. She's bringing me in for a landing. Go to 180. Is she descending by her own? Because I would love it if she was. About time I disengage the autopilot. Decrease it to 4,100 feet. Let's go at 100 feet per minute. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Come on. 7.5 nautical miles out. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Flaps 3. And lastly, let's get down to 170 knots for our flaps to full. Alright, runway in sight. Alright guys, as I promised, joystick cam it is. Let's pause it because we don't want to miss it. Let's turn off that for now and let's get to a good position which we can focus on a joystick for landing. I don't think my curtain is exactly a good spot to see my throttle quadrant, but it's alright. Don't mind the mess, it's all just wiring. I'm not actually using a proper table, so yeah, I guess this should do. If I turn it back on, it's gone. We'll just delete that for now. Yes, I want to remove it, and we can just simply add another one. Okay, yeah, so yeah guys, I know that's how it actually is, but let's try setting that down a bit. You guys should be able to see it now. Let's try a bit more. Here I think you should be able to see my joystick as well. Ignore the wire, this is the camera's wire. But let's minimize this. Let's resume this. Uh-oh, we might decrease our speed. Flaps full. Right, so this is it. Spread a guard. Alright, here we go. Any moment now the autopilot goes off. Okay, we gotta disengage the autopilots.
Glide slow.
Yeah, no, the autopilot's off. I know it. Approach phase off. And that's it. We're taking manual control. Yep, I know. Landing lights, check. Alright guys, we gotta get aligned to the runway perfectly. Gear down. Auto brake medium. Honestly, I don't mind that. Auto brake in medium, I don't mind it.
400.
Alright. My opinion, she's doing well. My opinion, the plane's doing very well. Alright. Just get her down a little bit.
300.
Alright. She's maintaining some good pace.
200. Sync rate.
Sync rate warnings, we can't allow that.
100.
Up. She's almost down. I don't mind touchdown
40,
zone.
30. 20. Retard. 10.
5,
5.
3, 2, 1. Reversers, engage. Braking. Also center line alignment. But this is actually a very, very decent landing for me. I will be now turning off my joystick cam. You guys didn't get to see the landing. Oh my god, how bad was that? But nonetheless, you guys can check out the replay, which I will be playing. Oops, I'm not able to see it really nicely. Yeah, reverse is off. Let's get a braking. Yeah, brakes on, and she's getting off the runway now. Oops. Yeah, so she's off the runway. Now she's all mine to taxi to the gate. Which gate are we using? Should we use a jet bridge? Yeah, let's go use a jet bridge. This is a perfect flight. It was an excellent landing. My opinion, that was an oh my god, the car. The car actually scared the hell out of me, but okay. Alright. Let's turn off onto our gate. Okay, spoilers back. Flaps up. I know you heard all the clicking sounds. That's from my Thrustmaster joysticks. We'll go park at a gate. We need to find which one. We can't park at those. They're out of question. Those two are out of question. Maybe this one. Yeah, let's go park at this one. This is not a jet bridge, I know, but I can see other Indigos parked. So let's just park over here. This is gate 2, I believe. For this, I need to be in the cockpit. Without that, how can I park her? Yep. No, not like this, not like this. But she's perfect. She's perfect like this. Oh no. So we will shut her down, and I will take a little break and then back. And let's just go to the end and hit stop. Parking brake on. Let's set up the APU. When will it start engage? I just wonder. So the start has been engaged. Now we just need to start up the APU, and the plane's good to go. Plane's good to go. I mean, we can shut off the aircraft. We can shut it off, as in, just get it back to the cold and dark state. I'm just kidding. It's gonna be a continuation, but she won't exactly be shut down. She will just be I don't know. So APU, until the APU starts up, let's take a good look at the landing. We landed pretty early. That's what I know. That's what I'm thinking, at least. Come on. If we can just rewind to the point where we actually wanted to touch down. But she was doing very, very well, guys. I mean, she came in very stably thanks to the autopilot. She came in aligned to the runway too. I mean, I wasn't too off the center line. Yeah, about time now. I'm just hoping it was a good landing, I'm just hoping that. By the looks of it, it looks to be like that. Okay, that's a standard A320 landing. The nose wasn't exactly, expected, but everything else, it was the way an a321 lands. We can check it out from the wing view as well, which I feel it didn't over exaggerate. It's a perfect landing. Honestly, it wasn't too much off the center line. It wasn't too much off anywhere. It was a perfect landing. Of course, I crossed the touchdown zone by a little bit, but that's okay, because I landed anyway. See, it is a perfect touchdown. We can even watch it from the tower angle, which will give us a better view of how we actually did our landing. I know I'm really obsessed because this is the first really buttery landing I've done on this channel. Without on a stream. So it's a very good landing. To me, at least. Honestly, looking at it again, I feel that was in the touchdown zone. Oh wait, we actually overshot it. We overshot it by a little bit. But nonetheless, the landing is still very, very impressive to me. Yeah, we just take a look at the view, but it wasn't an illegal landing. It was in the the 1,000 footers area. An illegal landing is when it's outside the 1,000 footers. But this is a good landing. This is nonetheless a good landing. So once the APU is up and fine and dandy, we can turn off our fuel pumps. Just leave them on the right. Turn off one engine. We'll pull the plug for engine 1. 2, I'll pull it once the APU is started. Right, so the APU is started. I can pull the plug on 2. As you can see, I pulled the plug. And that's basically it. We can turn off the fuel pumps. APU doesn't need fuel, just so you know. Landing lights to go to off, turn offs off, seat belts off. Just shut down basically, but don't shut down IRS is what I would say. No smoking has to be on nonetheless. Anything else? Yeah, the flight directors just to be off. those all we can leave because I'm the one in charge of this plane. Checking. Oh, the parking brake is not even set. I didn't even know that. Let's see. Anything else we need to check out? Yes, radios. Of course, I'll be turning them on the return leg to Chennai. But since we're on the ground, we don't actually need them. Anything else? Doesn't look like that. So we'll just be looking at the landing until then. I'll be rating the landing as on my. Look at the kind guy came to give us fuel. Now we're looking at it from a cockpit view. This is actually where I had visual on the runway, and if you see, it wasn't a bumpy approach that I've done on previous flights, like my first stream, the Memphis one. The Memphis one we didn't technically land. I lost power midway. Looking at it, this looks fine to me. Because it was a really stable approach. I can go back to reading the live chat now. There's only one person. Woo, we have 8 likes. That's very good. But nonetheless, as you can see, I just want to take a look at the wheels for the landing. I'll take a look at it in slow-mo as well, just to know how well I landed. Like, it's been a good butter landing to me. Because I flared at the right time. I flared a bit early actually. I flared a bit early, but I didn't flare too much. That's one thing. Yeah, slow-mo activated anytime now. Oh yeah, this was a standard a321 landing. Because that small jhatka is always there. That small jhatka is always there. That small thing is always there, no matter which plane you're flying. So take this one. It came down very well. At the speed it came down, I'm very impressed. I'll show you guys again. I'm impressed at the speed. I'll tell you guys again, and I'm impressed at the speed it came down. Came down at 120 knots. That was a bit slow, but landing speed is somewhere around there. 145 knots, I believe, for the Boeing 747. I've studied a bit on the Boeing 747. I've flown in the simulator a lot of times. When I got the simulator first, that's the plane I would fly all the time, in Microsoft at least. X-plane I mainly got it because my previous laptop didn't actually support Microsoft. But let's have one good look at it from a free view, like a plane spotter view, on how a plane spotter would actually look at the plane. If you want to see it, you got it on cam. We caught in 4K this landing. But yes, this is how plane spotters normally record their videos. They record the plane coming in on approach. This is exactly how they do it. For realism, let me just pause once. Move this. Exactly how they shoot their landings. Of course, a little bit out zoom. Other than that, that's exactly how they film the landings. Of course, then they zoom out a little bit, like till here, and then just record the plane floating down the runway. Thanks to my low speed, we slowed down pretty quickly. Always turning off my cam, you guys can get a good view of the landing, of the good shakiness of the landing, unless of course you were peeking into the top right corner. As you can see, I went a bit wayward over there. I was going to apply the brake, but instead I started applying the yaw. But anyway, that's done replaying now. That's us right there. That's us right there. There's another Indigo over there. There's an Air France. I don't get it. Okay, I can get this. British Airways may fly there. Lufthansa might not. Air Canada, no chance. Aer Lingus, no chance. American Eagle, that small, no chance. Delta, no chance. None of these planes actually fly here. That, no chance. I don't get it. Wait, we have an Indigo over there, which IFY, I believe. IFY. We are ILB, I believe. Yes, for ILB. But that's it. That's basically it. Now I have to take a good break before I come back, guys. Anyway, see you in, I guess, 2 minutes. So yes guys, now to program the plane to fly to Chennai, which is what we're gonna do now. Just that we don't need to align the IRS, but we need to wait until this can cool down. So this has to go back to disarm. So I've written off my parking brake. I'm not going to do that. We can turn on the brake fan once we're in the air. But we're going to be Bangalore to Chennai. Because that's done. We're now IGO IGO 408. It was 409, now it's 408. Same cost index 31. Just now I gotta form the flight plan. So we gotta go to Google, click on SimBrief. So it has to log me in, and yeah, I have to do all of this. So now I gotta be careful not to reveal my credentials, but it's alright. So we're logged in. Yeah, I'm gonna save that. My flight plan is gonna say this. Let's say edit flight and use current time. Let's change this to VOBL to VOMM. So it's a very short flight. It's a 1 hour 5 minute flight as per the system. I don't actually trust that. Yeah, let's go. So it hasn't given me a proper route, but it's given me a good cruise altitude of 3. It has given me less actually, 310. Flight plan. So I'm gonna try using my own technique on the flight plan. Let's use the same runway we landed on, which is, I'm pretty sure it's 09. Okay, and then let's use this MML6 because that's what it says over there. Yep. Now just go over to VOM, go to arrival. Let's take an ILS on 25. We'll use a Bacom. We'll use a AdKit. We'll use a Tango. So Tango. It's the next waypoint, and I'm pretty sure it's the first one. It always pops up. So MM510 to AdKit. Exactly what we're gonna put in. AdKit. Sheesh, this is some hard work. I don't know how pilots manage this, but we gotta check it out on over here. So just to ensure that we don't need to go all circly dandy. We do need to go all circly dandy. We don't need to go south first thing. And no, this is not how I want my route to be. Let's just scroll all the way up. Right? So we are taking off. Right, once we take off, BL402. Let's check. BL402 to Bacom. I'm doing this because I don't want to waste precious fuel. I just want to go directly to Chennai. Yeah, let's keep going. Alright, we gotta zoom in a little bit because I can't read properly. Alright, I can agree on this because it's an ILS approach. This is good. This is perfect. But let's turn this onto the better pushback now. Let's start the pushback.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
So I'm thinking this is a very short flight. Just a small hop. I don't know why I'm operating an a321 on this. a321neo of all planes on this. If I could have even parked over here, but I chose to park over here. I guess I'm maintaining social distance. I'm maintaining my entire body distance, more than my body distance, wingtip to wingtip from that aircraft. Yeah, I'm maintaining wingtip to wingtip difference. Yeah, it's a big difference. So yeah, I shouldn't have parked like that. I mean, I should have parked like this.
Ground to cockpit. Tow is driving up.
Thank you for the toes driving up now. I don't want it like that. I wanted it 20 for this flight. We'll climb straight to flight level 310. I don't want to waste time just sitting at a low altitude. I doubt 310 is going to be a suitable altitude because we're going very, very fast. See what I mean? It's a few miles out. But I guess flight level 310 is okay as long as you maintain a very sharp ascent. Almost a vertical takeoff, I guess. A vertical takeoff would do. A vertical takeoff would be perfect right now. Did I say perfect? I mean perfect.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Yeah, connected, and please push me out. I don't want to waste time. For the last time, this is not Microsoft Flight Simulator X. This is X-Plane 11. It misjudges. I get it. 1080p. Of course, the stream to me is doing well because it's my stream. But you guys gotta be honest with me and tell me if you want tomorrow. Right? Because now this aircraft is flying its regular route. When I mean regular route,
and bypass pin inserted. Release parking brake.
So it wants us to release a parking brake, which we can do right now. Sorry. 9. I doubt so. But let the parking brake cool down. Again, the rudder trim has been touched like that, just like that by mistake. There is tilts. That's exactly the problem I had. Yeah. So parking brake is off now.
Starting pushback.
And we are ready
you
to
may start engines.
start our engines, which we will do now. Alright. And let's hit 2. Let's hit 1 as well. Beacon on, wing on. Put this, yeah, basically we want this panel to be, wait, we gotta turn these on. Fuel pumps. How much fuel do we have on board? Take out the fuel. Wow, 11,240 kgs. I would actually like to go back to Hyderabad and come back. That's how much fuel we have. I'm just brightening up my ND. If you're wondering what's an ND, it's a navigation display. IFLI 409, and I'm gonna become my ITC as well. So, joking. Alright, so both are up and running. You can put this back into our mode. Right. The packs on, the master switch for the APU is off. computer checks flight directors on both sides. We don't want the ILS, but oh, just got news, guys. We have an A220 for infinite flight. All infinite flight gamers, I am an infinite flight gamer, by the way. It is coming. Yeah, I'm happy it's coming, guys. I'm happy.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Set.
Disconnecting tow. Stand
So
by.
center tank is feeding. We don't want that. We don't want the center tank feeding. We want the wing tanks. APU. Right. Let's get these on. Let's get these all fine and going dandy. Yeah. We will be going straight there and doing it. So guys, I'm very, very happy about this. Yeah, guys.
Tow is disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
So these settings are applied to, I'm not using toga because that means, alright, 53, is a flex temp, flaps are 2, and that's usual for me. Flaps being at 2 is usual for me. I always use flaps 2, so flaps to 2 slash 0.5 down, 0.5. Alright, this is 143. We're gonna use 143. 143. 147. Done. So now we just gotta put in our trim properly down to 1.5. So the aircraft is gonna be trimming down. Let's check it. It's alright. We can continue now. Feel free to be in the live chat, guys. Feel free. You can chat in the live chat, no problem. Okay, so parking brake off. Let's continue. Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, guys, that's it. Just open the. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, 1 and 2. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure I put them in 2. I'm pretty pretty sure the flaps were in 2. Maybe it means that the trim is not proper. Didn't I configure the flaps? I just did. There's something wrong with the plane. Been confirmed, I guess. It should go squealing by now, but it's not. Yeah, I don't matter if the brakes are high. I don't even care. I know I'm taxiing very, very fast. There's another Indigo over there. Another Indigo over here. I see a lot of Indigos. Maybe this is a famous hub for Indigo. I don't know, but all I know, Bangalore is a busy airport. Bangalore is a big airport. Depending on where we are now on the runway, I would normally see here and continue if I have a low V rotation or a V1 speed. But that's clearly not the case. So I'm gonna continue actually. I'm gonna take a turn here. I'll tell you guys why. Because this is the last turning point. After that you cannot turn, and I'm just gonna go for takeoff here because I don't need much of runway. I'm gonna use a toga, even though the plane tells me not to. Haha, funny. But since we're using only a little bit of runway, we actually don't need it. And let's get it going. Let's get ourselves going here. Not here, but the next exit on the runway. Then I will probably do that. So once to delay the takeoff, that's not gonna happen. Not on this earth. I'm not going to delay my last leg because the brakes are hot. The brakes can get cooled down by themselves, no issue. I'll go for the next exit. I'm just trying to put myself on the safer side, like not being too hot-headed here. If you don't know, I'm actually braking the aircraft. You've got to brake hard now. Despite the brakes being very hot. There was an exit here from the place we were, but I just didn't see this exit. That's alright, since we're turning off on this exit. You could have saved ourselves some time. Who honestly cares? So now I'm gonna make the radio transmission on the pilots normally would. IFLI 408 requesting takeoff on 09. Clear for takeoff 09, IFLI 408. I'm just saying cleared because I don't wanna have a headache. We're passing the touchdown zone, so that means we have a little bit of runway left. Very little. Looks to be a lot, but it's actually very less. I land to center line and I'm going. Alright, so it's in toga, which is the takeoff thrust, if you guys didn't know. I don't mind if the brakes are hot. I'm not even going to use the brakes when take off. How does this thing act so dumb? Alright, I think this is a bad idea. But I think we're going to make it because of the slope. And V1, rotate. Alright, positive rate. Gear up. Autopilot 1 engage, and let's just cross check everything. Flaps 1, that way this speed should come up as well. Flaps up full, that way we know that the aircraft should go to a certain speed. Why it's not appearing? I'm going to go to 220 first, then I'm going to decrease my rate of descent. To about 2,000 minutes. That's more than enough for me. Oh, we're gonna just stall so I don't correct this. But this is okay. This is okay to me. Get ourselves to 250 now. Yeah. So she's going to just set her to speed. Now she's set to speed. So brake fan on. Bada bing, bada boom, bada bang. Ground spoilers disarmed. she's gonna cruise, and I'm gonna be back in a second, guys. Yeah, I'll be back, guys. Came back. Too slow. We gotta increase this airplane's speed. Alright. She's got to be at 250 knots easily now at her cruising speed. Now it's just set. Turn off to turn off. Didn't even done the strobes, but that's alright. Yes. Seatbelts on. And I can just put this back into Mach. Oh, I didn't convert this into speed. Let's convert to Mach. Right. Back to 40. Alright, so I'm just gonna get back to some work, programming my next stream. #no leaks. Honestly guys, if we check ourselves over here, we can see Kanchipuram's VOHS-VOBL-VOMM. And I'm just willing to do that. This is Tirupati, Arakonam, and I'm pretty sure this is this is an old airport, Bangalore. Mysore is down there, but looks like we are cruising very well. I can see the moon. Is it a full moon? No, not yet. But looks like everything is going extremely well for us. Bring everything out. Put them for monitoring over here. Ignore this. Use these two because these matter a lot. Oh, and pop out the FMC as well. On the jar design plane you can't do this. I mean, you can pop out stuff, you just can't put them wherever you want them to be. While I'm doing that. Oh wait, we gotta put this on the standard. Yeah. It's asking us to expedite the climb. 1100 went. Just putting it there. I'm a bit lazy right now. But let's just quickly check. On our map, we need to go to add kit. And ad kit is pretty far out. I see why we need to go there for an ILS. Isn't there any other way? We can't go up to our altitude. We can only go up to 20,000 feet. This is a confusing route because I've never flown it. We'll go to 20,500 feet. Okay. What we'll do, we will look at where we are right now. Yeah. So, take it up on the flight plan. Alright. Switch this over to the plan. Alright, back 'em. Then we just go. I'm changing the radius to 20. This just makes it easier. We don't need to go until ad kit, that's the thing. So 40, do we see ad kit? No, we don't. 80, do we see ad kit? No, we don't. 160, we don't see it yet. Oh my god. We'll have to go far, far away for that to happen. I'm going direct to D133P. I can't believe I actually let that slide. This one. Insert. Now, where's my top of descent? Just straight up challenge for me now. We should begin our descent once we reach 20,000. We'll stay at 20,500 for 25 minutes. Who am I kidding? Not 25 minutes. Much lesser. I guess once I'm done with this route, I'm gonna end my stream. Alright, I'm gonna end the stream. I'm probably gonna go downstairs. I don't know, play with my dog, take him out for a walk. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Whoa, is that turb? I think that's turb. Yeah, we're hitting turb because it's stormy weather in Chennai. Isn't it? Stormy weather, I hope. Oh, broken. That means it's raining. Wait. I just got a good idea. 2-5. Let's see which one. We're landing on this one, believe it or not. This would be less than on 07, guys. Let's land on 07. We'll use the back on. Insert. Oh, okay. It wants us to go on a heading. Let's go at 106. Yeah, I don't mind. But this is confusing me. Erase this. Let's see the arrival. Let's go to ILS 07. Let's use the Gavid. Not via AdKit. Oh my goodness. You're telling me I have to hand fly? You know, that's it. I'm hand flying. This plane has blown it. Alright. Yeah, I know the autopilot is off, kid. Now if we zoom out a little bit, you will see the runway at 60 nautical miles. For that, we have to lose our altitude. Let's do that real quick. By doing what? By doing circling. Let's circle. Let's decrease to 300 knots. That enters the depth of my holding pattern. And I'm a bit frustrated right now. I better get back onto course. I'm gonna follow this airway into Chennai. I think you got the perfect glide path. 2.5 hours. Alright, so this is a straight dead in for 07. We're gonna begin the descent. We can get this down to 280 knots. It's been a long time since I've hand flown an aircraft into its landing. I've always left it to the autopilot. We need to circle to lose altitude. I see the plane's losing altitude now. It needs to lose altitude damn fast. I see a lake. I can do a sully. I'm not willing to do that. I'm not willing to do a sully landing. I'm pretty sure the stream didn't start 48 minutes ago. Highest number of viewers are 4, but I still feel this plane is doing really well, except for the part where the computer becomes too hard to handle. Whichever genius mind came up with it made it too hard to handle, but he's a genius. He or she is a genius nonetheless. They're a genius nonetheless. I think I have visual on the runway. That can't be possible. If that is the visual, I gotta descend quick. I don't think that's... Wait, that is a runway. See this right here? That is a runway, isn't it? Of course it is. I mean, look at the map. Oh my god. It's 30 mile. Damn it. What is Chennai altimeter? Any clue? Of course it is 2968. It's 1005. If you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm actually circling. So we'll actually be much quicker. Yeah, we can decrease the speed to 250 now because we're entering 11,000 feet. So under 10,000, we're speeding. And to decrease our speed. I don't want to return to Bangalore. It's been quite some time. Chennai is right around the corner, by the way. Oh, we went to the clouds. I now see the mist of the beautiful city of Chennai. We gotta get a configured for landing lights. This should take off. Wing. It all looks good. We went to the cloud right now. Turn on a wiper just in case it gets nasty. I don't want it to, but just in case it does. Am I tilting too much? I'm not. I think I need to increase the descent. Wheel. Right. Gear down. I'm hitting it. I've hit it. Not this fast rate of descent. First thing, pull up slightly. Yeah, maintaining this rate of descent. Yeah, that's it. Maintain this rate of descent. Little bit more. Just give her some juice. I've gone once that I increase the surface area of the wings, and I've done gear down. I don't know why. Gear can go back up. I think I did to increase drag. Lot of errors. Alright, let's get it configured. What? Now it pops up. Wow. I've wanted to get the ATC for a long time. Thank you. I better start being at a lower altitude because now Chennai airport is closed. I have to use the map to get a line to the runway. This map won't be of much use now. Right. I want to maintain this level just by a little bit, just to cut our speed. Just cutting it. Right, so we're first officer now. But first officer is not handling the landing, the captain is. So let's suit up. Small adjustments will make a perfect landing. We're closing in. We're closing the gap. think it's about time I hit the gear. Yep. And I just need to know, am I at the right altitude? Am I aligned? Would be the better question. Seat brake. Three greens. So I'm just hoping this becomes a smooth landing as well, because you know, I made a mistake. And that was not programming onto the proper runway. It was supposed to be 07. I programmed it onto another runway. But looking at the map,
2,500.
I think I'll make it on the correct runway. I think I'll make it this time. Wait, I forgot a feature of the map.
2,000.
It can program an approach. Let's just go flaps to 2. Nope. Let's get down to 170, please. That way I can go flaps all on. Yeah, I'm a bit tensed right now. I'm a bit tensed. Yes, you can say I'm tensed. It's evident on my face. Flaps full. I'm like, hit it. I'm like, hit the red button. It's hard to see anything in this fog. I'm just hoping I'll be able to get a little bit of clarity on at least something. One thing is guaranteed. I know where I am. I know where I am. I know I can make this approach. Whoa! I wasn't expecting that. I really wasn't expecting that. I have to enter a holding right here. Now I'm not following protocol, but we have low pressure. You're kidding me. Has this turned out to be an emergency landing? Because the tire could burst. Oh, and by the way, I should descend, not ascend. Because my runway is over here. I need to descend right now. With them in full. I don't like this kind of weather. Not when I'm flying. In general, I love this weather. So nothing will happen even if I pull the plug right like this. Okay, it does. It does. Something does happen. Wait, are you kidding me? We have some problems here. We have to make an emergency landing. So at this stage, I'll probably be like Chennai, right? So Chennai Tower requesting emergency landing on 07. Request emergency services. Tire problem. That's not how I would say, but the general what people mean is that saying they have an emergency, they'll need some special assistance on ground crew, etc. I just gotta just put her down like that. Yeah, I know the terrain warnings would have come. I'm not wearing my headphones. A little bit of junky turn, and just that's. Oof, the bank angle. I'm honestly a bit concerned right now. Saying, can I make it? I know I can. Just deploy the speed brake. I haven't carried out the proper landing checks.
1,000.
Yep. Speed brakes can go back up. Flaps to 3 for this landing. Auto throttle off. Throttle nil. Yeah.
500.
But I think I came in really well, and I just hope it's a good one. Alright, so center line that's gonna be fine. Center line's gonna be fine.
Terrain.
I just gotta watch out on the height.
300.
Yeah, I know the sync rate warnings are coming because I can hear them.
200.
Alright, here we go.
100.
It's a beautiful center line. Oops, let's deploy the reverses now.
30. 20.
It's not gonna be a good one. That's all I can assure you. That's it. Did I deploy the reversers? I'm pretty sure I did. That's a bad center line. Auto brake, max. The auto brakes have kicked in. Oof, we're off the runway. Yeah, see the brakes are hot again. Our reverse is off. I think we have a tire blown. Yeah, we have a tire blown. So put her down here. Shut off everything. This is an emergency now. Right. Now what? Open the door. Let's get everyone out. Open, and open. Now I don't have any ground surfaces, but I guess I gotta get out of the cockpit myself. Alright, so I've unlocked the door. And get out, come on, damn. It needs to be in the unlocked position. It's unlocked now. I push the door. And yeah, I get through. Get out here. And yes. And let's jump. We conduct a normal inspection, just ensuring that there's no other damage. Just a blown tire. It's just a blown tire, so that's okay. I guess it got blown during our landing, which was the most high probable, whatever you want to call it, most probable cause, may I say. Let's take a look at the landing first. Was it a good one? I'm thinking it was. I'm thinking the landing was just good. Technically it was smoother than the one in Bangalore, but it wasn't as safe because the tire got blown here. As I said, I would need emergency services, as I said, because this plane got off the center line. I don't know why I took it into the ditch. Maybe because I don't want to destroy the runway. But it's a good thing that I took it into the ditch. But anyway, guys, I guess you got 2 birds with 1 string. We had an emergency landing, and we had a proper flight. And let's look at the landing from a tower point of view, how the tower would have felt, how bad they would have felt for us. After this, I'm gonna finish it. Again, I'm sorry for all the people that were traveling to Chennai. I know that this wasn't the probable thing they wanted, an emergency landing. The approach onto the center line was very good, but it got disturbed when this happened. When we had sudden weather surges, something that we couldn't get on the radar. As you can see, the touchdown, I can play it again I can play it from the wing point of view, so you actually know that this wasn't that much of a hard touchdown. We came in at a good pace. This wasn't as hard as the Bangalore touchdown, but it's technically very good. You see, I had to try my best to keep this because the weight is transferring onto that side. But nonetheless, it's a good thing that we went into the ditch. The other 2 tires it dug in because this tire, if we try to continue, they would have blown off completely. They did blow off completely, actually. Yeah. And 60 knots, I closed, and if you actually notice, the first thing I did once we stopped, I pulled the plug on the engines, because until now you can see that the plug is actually switched on and they're still running. But when I know that the aircraft is not on balance, I just pull the plugs. And see, I pull the plugs. Parking brake is not on as of yet. That's better if I turn it on. Why did this happen again? May I ask? Something. I did something. But anyway, that's it for this stream, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.